Hello Makidi, hello Benue, hello Nigeria, and to my beautiful people out there, hello, welcome to another exciting episode on the Entertainment OV page. And I'm your girl, your favorite host, Lisby, a Gojo, bringing you fun and inspiring moments and adding more jigginess to your already jiggy Friday. As we all know, this is a culture episode where we get to interact and interview with our favorite celebrities doing the most for the culture in different fields: comedy, philanthropy, politics, you name it. Whatever it is the culture means to you is what it means to us as well. And today as well, we'll have a very delectable guest on our page. You know, we'll go far and wide to bring you just the best. We'll go on a short break, and when we get back, I'll be introducing you to that guest. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back from the short break, guys, and as promised, we have a very funny, delectable, how do I say it, spicy, hot, how do I put it, I lack words, I lack the correct adjectives to describe this person on our page today. Of course, I know it's a surprise. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I don't think you are. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Amazing D, or as you like to call it, Denoted. Sit back. Okay, so this is who we have in our studio today. I'm sure you couldn't guess that we have this person on the hot seat. By just looking at him, you know how funny it is. I'm already laughing, but I'm trying to control myself for the cam, you know. Okay, so let's dive right into it. So as you well know, we like to ask our guests fast and fiery questions to get to know them a little bit more better. So we'll start right away. So to make it fun, we made it fast and fiery. So it's like 2 seconds to a question.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so full name?
My name is Amazing D. Godwin.
Okay. What number you fall in the family?
5th last.
Okay, how many siblings? 5.
5.
Oh, I guess that.
Yeah.
Okay, what year you started comedy?
Early last year.
Oh.
2023.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do?
I think aside comedy, my favorite thing to do is I play football.
Okay.
I love football.
Okay, so I think there's a part of you that people don't really know. People are more focused on the comedy part.
Yeah.
I think you're into football and all of that. Let's talk a little bit about that, the football aspect of you.
Yeah, actually, that's the part of me where a lot of people don't really know, because there's this, when this whole comedy stuff blew up, a lot of people actually only, when you mention my name, people only actually try to talk about the comedy aspect. But I am actually a footballer.
Okay.
In fact, it's my chosen profession. Yeah, after I graduated from school, I made up my mind that I want to be a professional footballer.
Okay.
And I think those who have watched me play before can actually attest to the fact that, yeah, there could be a future for me in this game. And I've actually been lucky enough to have left the country and at least played abroad, yeah, before and stuff like that. So I'm just taking the time off right now to focus on other things and try to get myself back. I just hope that with time, people can actually come across my page and not just only see comedy videos. They can actually come to see, our comedian is actually good in football and stuff like that. So I hope that with time, I can actually get to show people that aside comedy, there's more to my life than making people laugh.
Okay, so let's weigh this. Between comedy and football, which one is the side piece, which one is the main, and which one is the side?
I think the comedy is more like a side piece. The football is mostly my main priority. Okay. Yeah, as hard as it is to believe, that is actually it. Yeah. And for everybody that has known me before, they can actually tell you that, yeah, this guy is more of a footballer than a content creator. Yeah, but I hope that in trying to chase one of these, I don't get to let go of one of the other. I hope that I can actually look for a perfect way to balance the both of them up, because I know that both of them are actually important and people respect me a lot for the both. So I just hope that I can give both to people.
Okay, so what is your family's feeling in all of this? Like, how do they feel about you combining both, and which do they prefer?
Yeah, I think my family actually prefer me on the football. They prefer me actually with the football stuff, because I know how proud my family were. I know how proud they've been in certain moments. Yeah, I knew when I left the country, I knew how proud my family reposted my pictures. We were proud to actually brag about me and stuff like that. Like, hey, this is our last born. Look how far he has gone. And notwithstanding, they've actually been actually proud of this whole comedy stuff. But I know that my family would pick my football career over this content creator and the rest. So yeah.
Do you think it's because maybe it pays the bills, or it just makes you look more like a serious person?
Trust me, in every way round football, when it comes to, it's a very, very well known fact that footballers earn massively. You understand?
Yeah.
So I feel like even the best content creators in the world will actually tell you that football is actually, the benefits, financial benefits in football are actually way, 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 way more than the content creator. I think the only thing I like about content creating is the fact that I love the feeling it gives me that I'm able to make people laugh. Yes, I love the fact. It's a very, very satisfying feeling when I go to bed. Sometimes when I open my phone, I get those messages that people say, "Thank you for putting smiles on our face." It gives me a very, very satisfying feeling. Yeah, but I know that if I want to make things better for myself, for my family and my friends, I know that football is, to a very large extent, is going to fit for all of that.
Tattoos or piercings?
I have both of them, but if I'll go for one, I think I'll go for piercing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, would you rather pick a night out with the boys or play video games at home?
Night out with the boys, of course. Yeah.
Okay. So let's ask a question that is obvious, but we'll just go right ahead and ask it.
Okay.
Football or comedy?
I'll say comedy because I know that comedy, there's a level to which it impacts people's lives. Like it's an amazing feeling knowing fully well that you're making people happy.
Yeah.
You know, people pass through a lot. Like, yeah, there was a woman that chatted me up that the father has been in coma for almost 6 months, and she's been very, very sad at the hospital until one night she came across a video of mine and she laughed. She had to check. She showed the video to her dad, who has been in coma, had not actually moved, and she was like, "Daddy, I'm sorry, I laughed out loud. This is actually why I was laughing." And then she said, surprisingly, the man smiled. Yeah, so when she told me that, it actually made me feel good, and she said, "Send me your account number. Let me send it."
Oh, that's a miracle. I think I should dive into comedy. What do you guys think? Okay, last question now. Favorite person in the whole world?
I think that's my mom.
Ooh.
Yeah, my mom.
Okay.
She's somebody that she has a strong belief of not going in between the desires and the dreams of her children. Yeah, so it's like that.
Okay. I was actually going to cry here. But okay, that was wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Okay, so when did you first come into limelight with your comedy skits?
I think that was like 6 months ago. There was actually a video that I did. It was actually very vulgar.
Okay.
It was a vulgar content, but I don't know, people actually liked it. Bene Sugar Daddies, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I've been doing a lot of videos, but that was actually the video that actually sprung me out. And then I think I posted that video and then I went off. Then I came back online after like 6 hours and I saw a lot of messages in my DM. Send me this video. Can you share this video, please? Stuff like that. So I think that was the first video that actually gave me that first popularity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does it feel so far?
It's been amazing. It's more than what I actually expected, to be honest. Like, I'm still trying to accept the reality that this is who it is. It's very, very crazy.
Okay.
You know, people wanting to meet you and stuff like that. It's never what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But I think I'm enjoying it.
All right. So what first inspired you to start comedy skits?
Okay, so actually there's this friend of mine. I never liked comedy, especially from TikTok, because I started from TikTok.
Yeah.
I always saw TikTok as a girly app.
Yeah.
So this is my friend. We actually served together in NYC. So he was actually very good at this stuff. He cuts out scenes from Nollywood movies, very, very funny scenes, and then he recreates them. And I was like, this thing you do, it's very, very funny. I never thought TikTok had all of this. I always thought it's all about vibing to videos and stuff like that. So one day he said, personally, he thinks I'm a very, very funny person. And if I should try to recreate any of this video, it would be fun. So one day I went to his home and I said, "Can you put me through? Like, how do I start?" And then he said this and that and that and that. He actually had a lot of followers there. So when I made the first video, he actually said that was good. And to be honest, right now he gives me all the accolades because I've gone way ahead of him now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know that you could have actually chosen to do comedy in English, like just playing like comedy in English and all of that, but you chose to do it in the mother tongue, tip. Why is that?
Well, actually, I don't even think I have a reason for that. I think the acceptability is actually what gave me that diversion.
Yeah.
When I actually started TikTok, when I started making comedy videos, I wasn't really making them in TIFF until that very video I told you about. Yeah, when I made that video, people actually liked it a lot. And then from there, they demand to do more.
Yeah.
After you have not done another one like that, so I started saying, okay, why not give the people what they really enjoy? Besides, there are a lot of people already in the English comedy and stuff like that. So I just
So you would say you are enjoying this as much as people, your viewers are
yeah,
enjoying
yeah,
it
of
too.
course. I think I'm enjoying it almost more than people do. Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever like look at your comedies and laugh yourself like so much? Like, look at yourself like in the video and laugh out so loud by yourself.
Yeah, there are actually few of them that actually crack me up.
Okay.
You know, the fact that I use disguise, the fact that I disguise the looks alone. So when I look at the videos, it doesn't even feel like I'm the one sitting there. Sometimes when I talk and I look at the video back, it's very, very funny. It's like watching a different person, so it makes me laugh a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So how do you find or how do you connect to this comedy? Because some of your comedies on TikTok are lip synced,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So how do you find and connect to this comedy or to this skit that you make it or to these talks that you make it become a comedy? How do you find? How do you connect to it? How do you just know this is the right one to put out there?
Honestly, some of these things are things that it's even hard to explain how I get to decide some of this. They just happen by instinct.
Okay.
Yeah, they just happen by instinct. I feel like before you what makes you a good comedian is your ability to have a very strong sense of humor. Like as I am right now, it's very hard to make me laugh. Like it's very, very hard to make me laugh.
Really?
So yes, so sometimes when I sit and I create those scenarios in my head and they actually make me laugh at some point, I know that people will really laugh to this thing.
Okay.
Because I feel like yeah. So I always try my best not to put out boring content.
Okay.
Yes, there are times people call me, like a lot of people hit my DM for collaborations. I would like to make a video with you. I'm like, okay, do you have a storyline? And they say, yeah. And I say, okay, let's hear it. And sometimes that storyline that seems very funny to them, it doesn't really make me laugh. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you, but I just feel like there's a level to which I've placed people right now, and the expectation keeps going up. If I drop this very content, it's going to be below expectation. So just understand. So I feel like my strong sense of humor. I come from a family where my brothers, they are very funny people. Yeah, whenever the family is around, everybody laugh. So I know that we have very strong sense of humor in our family. So it's easier for me to know that this thing is very, very funny. If I put this thing out, people will definitely like it. So that's just it.
Okay. So rising to the limelight to the point where you are now,
Yeah.
I'm sure you've gotten to the because of course we have done our research on you a little. We have seen people doing in the comment section, make a video for me. Oh, I'm a big fan and all of that. So that is to say you're getting a lot of recognition, you're getting a lot of fans and all of that. So how are you handling all of that as a normal person that just grew into someone who has people expecting so much from them, people having fans, people like, oh, let me take a picture. Oh, you're my favorite person. Let me do this. Let me do this. How does that make you feel? How are you handling all of that?
To be honest, it's not been easily. It's not been easy at all because there are sometimes people say things that are not really friendly.
Yeah.
Sometimes people say certain things that ordinarily, if you try to turn them down, they might start spreading the word that this boy now this boy because he's funny. So
Yeah.
sometimes sometimes I come across certain messages and I really have to take my time and calm myself down because when you get to this point, you don't have to be selfish. You don't have to think about yourself alone. Yeah, you have to. Like for example, people come and say, like a guy said, can I come to Abuja for something? And I was like, okay, what's the need for me? Like, you can't just expect me to risk myself and come to Abuja. And then she started saying stuff like, bro, calm down now, you've not made it, we're just trying to help each other and stuff like that. So in situations like that, you really just have to calm yourself down. So it's been really all about self-control because if I have to react according to my emotions, I'll really F up.
Yeah.
You understand? So I try to just tolerate people. Sometimes I try to look at it from their own perspective. Yeah, so that's just it.
Okay. So with all of this going on, with all your new celebrity status, having family, friends, the change in friends, change in the way people look at you, change in behavior because you have to behave in the way people expect you to now because all eyes are looking at you from all corners and all of that. What would you say has been your point of rock bottom? What has been that point that has made you feel so down and you just feel like, let all of this just go away. Let me just go back to being that very enclosed person that nobody does, just living my normal life and all of that. What has been that rock bottom point in your life so far?
I think it's because I've always been a very, very shy person. A
Okay.
very, very shy person. I've been an introvert all my life. Yeah. Do you know that it will be very, very hard for me to stand by the roadside here and shoot up till now?
Oh.
Yes, yes, it's very, very hard. I'm a very, very shy person. The only reason why I do these videos very, very comfortable is because I do it within my own space. Like nobody even holds the phone for me. I place the phone on a tripod, so it's easier for me to perfect all of this because I do it within my own space. If not, I'm a very, very shy person. So most times when I'm asked to step out to an event where a lot of people know me, it's very, very difficult because up till now I've been really trying my best to, because people find it hard to believe that I'm actually shy,
Yeah.
which truly I am. So whenever I go out, I try to shield myself away from people. It's something that I've always had. When I was in secondary school, I was made a prefect, but I went to the principal's office and I begged that the post be withdrawn from me.
Wow.
Yes, because
That's serious.
yes, I was way too shy to lead. Yeah, I was way too shy to lead. So I just most times I just want to be in the background. I just want to put out videos and make people laugh. I don't really want to go in front of people
Okay.
to say this is so.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to short break and when we get back, we'll be getting up close and personal with this guest right here. Stick with us.
Almighty and ever living God, I am that I am, the value of the lily, omnipotent, the yeah, you say it's what you do, hey! The Lord will be Shamata, this is why you're in Yana, Kulas of Bush, when you see young in Yana. Hi, but you have said it's what we take a swagger. What? What do you make a match in the show, mini hair, Mama? I don't know what you are in you.
Okay, welcome back from the short break. And as I told you guys, we're getting up close and personal with our guest. So let's get a little bit personal. Are you shy already?
Oh no, I think I'm ready for this part.
Okay, woo, I like that. I like that you came ready. Okay, so what's your most attractive body feature? What would you say is your most attractive body feature?
I feel like it's my eyes.
Really?
Yeah, I know that I have very, very tiny eyes, and it's a family trait.
Mm-hmm.
If you see my siblings, you can actually tell that this is this guy's brother because we have very, very tiny eyes. I don't know what else might see differential, but I think that's it.
Okay. But I don't think this is a trait, but I think that now with the piercings, when someone sees you, the person is just like, there's not even, the catchy thing is just like everything that catches the person be like, that's a fine guy. That's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think the piercings is a plus. Okay, so he says his eyes. Tell us what you think is his most attractive body feature in the comment section. So, let's go a little bit further. Okay, so complete this statement. Dating me will be like
hitting the jackpot.
woohoo! That's a first. You know, I hear people say roller coaster. I hear people say cozy, but I've never heard hitting the jackpot. Girls, you really need to shoot your shot because as for me, this is the time. Okay, so let's move forward. What would you say you've noticed first, or what is your most attractive body feature on a girl's body?
I think her lips.
Really?
Yeah, I'm heavily attracted to lips, and I feel like when I look at a girl, that's the first. It happens unconsciously. I don't know, but my eyes just go straight to the lips. Yeah, if it doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter how other features on your face are, but if you have very, very attractive lips, I think that's a plus for me.
I don't say that's strange because me personally, I look at the toes.
Oh, toes?
Yeah, your toenails. So
damn, that's strange.
That's very strange. So it's a plus to you actually if you're coming to me with like stickers or so, because then I don't get to see your toes, so I focus on something else. But if you are like around the palm, it's definitely your toes. I mean, if your toes are clean and everything, I know that yes, okay, you're worth giving a shot.
Wow.
So if you have sexy toes, that's.
So you just meet somebody and you go straight to their toes?
Yeah, I don't make it look so obvious. I'm looking at your toes, but I'm looking at you, but my eyes are right there.
Oh, no. This is the first time I'm hearing this one. Out.
Okay, so you say we both have. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how lucky would you say you've been in love?
I'll say 5. Yeah, I'll say 5.
That's a 50-50 chance.
Yeah. They've
Okay.
been up and downs
So why 5?
because I think I've had my share of disappointments.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a story that everybody around me can actually attest to. Yeah, I've had my own growing up and all, but I feel like right now I'm more matured emotionally and all, so I've learned to handle certain situations. I try to be reserved. I can actually love completely, but I try to be reserved, prepare myself for certain things because I've actually been disappointed many times. But I feel like I've also been lucky too. Yeah.
Okay. So let's go right ahead and ask. I know what you all are thinking, and I'm thinking it too. Okay. Okay. So is there any, because all through your social media, your media life, and all of that, there hasn't been any girl pop up or anybody, like even in the comments, there's not been anybody like baby this, baby that, or been all cuddly and loving and all of that. So is there anybody that has a special place in your heart that
Um,
you would like to share with us?
there's somebody actually,
Okay.
and I feel like you would definitely think I'm lying if I tell you there isn't somebody.
Okay.
There's actually so.
I would actually take your word for it if you say there is nobody, but I'm glad you said there's
No,
somebody.
there's actually somebody, but there's a level to which I try to keep that private. Yeah, because I've actually done a very open relationship before, and I saw the advantages and disadvantages. So there's a level to which I try to maintain my privacy. But yeah, there's actually somebody I'm head over heels about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So one fun question.
Uh-huh.
As Gombe is jewel in the savannah, what is Benue? Benue is what?
Um, the middle belt,
But there's a slogan for Benue as well.
North Central,
No?
food basket.
Exactly. Good.
Also,
Food basket of the nation. Okay, so we'll dive right into my favorite part of the show, and it's called game time, guys. So as they say, all fun or all work and no fun makes the amazing D a dope boy. So the game part. This is a game called Never Have I Ever.
okay,
Okay, so I'll give you things or statements, and if you have never done it, you don't drink. But if you have done it, you drink.
okay,
Okay, so you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, number 1, never have I ever peed in a public swimming pool.
I have.
Okay?
I have to sip all of it.
Yeah, you have to gulp it down.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. Never have I ever met someone famous.
I think I have. I have.
Okay.
I have.
Be our guest. Okay. So never have I ever farted and blamed someone else for it.
I've done that a million times. Damn.
You're going to get
Oh,
drunk
God,
by
I'm
the
going
time
to
you
get
leave
drunk.
our set.
Damn. How many more questions? God.
Okay. Never have I ever lied to get out of hanging out with friends.
No, I've never done that. I had my freedom always.
Okay. Never have I ever said I love you to someone without meaning it.
I've done that a million times.
Playboy traits.
Ah,
Okay,
but not like that.
okay. We get this one.
Ah.
Okay. Never have I ever received a love letter.
I have.
Of course you have.
I have.
You see me pouring the drink. It's nothing.
I have.
Okay. Never have I ever stalked on my favorite celebrity on social media.
No, I don't really do that. I don't really do that.
Okay.
No.
And finally, never have I ever laughed at my own comedy skits. Of course. Okay.
Ah.
All right.
This part done with.
Yes. Okay.
It wasn't getting funny. I swear.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. One last one, but this one doesn't include you drinking alcohol.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 3 favorite TikTok celebrities, and you are going to tell us which you will kiss, smash, and take home to mama.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, so we have Purple Speedy, we have Chloe's Ground, and we have Beauty Goddess. Kiss, smash, take home to mama.
I'll I'll kiss Chloe's ground,
Okay.
and I'll take Bubble Speedy home to Mama.
Woo, okay.
Oh, who's the last person?
Beauty Goddess.
I think in that order you already know.
I'm sure you know this one. Okay, we
Yes.
get it, we get it. Okay, so that's it for game time. We'll be right back, guys.
I have told this kind without number that I can't marry you. I'm HIV positive.
The love I have for you is greater than HIV.
Okay, so it seems amazing they have committed a lot of atrocities because the way it was just gulping down that alcohol. Wow, okay. So moving on to the final segment or the final quarter of the show. What's your next move going forward?
There's something I'm planning on doing something. I want to start shooting. It's going to be more like very very short series.
Okay.
But the unique thing about this is, mostly in my videos, I play multiple roles.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the unique thing about it. I'm going to create a storyline that is going to I'll be dropping it like once every week.
Okay.
And in those videos I'll be playing multiple roles. It could be in the compound settings, like maybe there's a dispute in the compound, NEPA bill, stuff like that, caretaker, wahala, this and that. But it will be me here, me as this tenant, me as the landlord and stuff like that. Okay. So I'm still in the rough sketchy process of it, but I'm trying to draft the storyline so that it can keep building on it like that. So I feel like that's the next project. I don't just want to keep making short comedy videos. I know that a lot of people enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I want people to wake up. I want people to start their week knowing fully well that on Friday this guy is going to drop another episode of this.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's actually something I never wanted to share with anybody, but I'm here, so that's
Okay, so that's a pass for us.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you say is your biggest challenge with all this? Like, what has been your biggest challenge with all your comedy skits and all of that? Especially now that you're going to dive into series, what do you feel is a big challenge you're going to encounter with this series?
Okay, I feel like the biggest challenge in all of this, ever since I've started, is the fact that financial backing. Like,
Yeah.
to be honest, I never started any of this with God knows I never started this with the sole aim of earning a living out of it. I did this out of pure fun.
Yeah.
But the more I advance, the more it gets more serious. I
Yeah.
realized that at some point you need that financial endorsement to push you. Yeah, because and I might need extra hands, and if I have to bring in certain people to assist in this and that. Okay, like last week I was shooting the last video I made about that royalty, and that the guy went to the stream to
Yeah.
get stuff like that. I was shooting and my phone fell from the tripod and it completely broke.
Wow.
Yeah, so I had to go off for I had to make certain contacts before I raised the money, and I had to fix my screen back. So I feel like that's a basic challenge right now that I'm having. Yeah, I just feel like,
Oh, okay. So, any last words? What would you like to say to people aspiring to be like you, people that are going into comedy, people, your fans, young people out there? What would you like to say to them?
I've actually said this to a lot of people. There are a lot of upcoming content creators who chat me up and say, "Bro, I want to start making content. I want to be like you. And please, can you give me one or two tips?"
Yeah.
I feel like the only thing I normally tell them is try to be original. There is nothing that makes a content creator stand out like originality. Don't try to tap from maybe the Brain Jotas or the Sabinos kind of stuff. You
Yeah.
understand? Yeah, I know that in Benue State here now we have a lot of content creators. We have people that I respect a lot. We have the Omo Benues, we have Babaye. There are people that show me a lot of love.
Yeah.
But the truth is, when you watch their content and you watch mine, there's still a little difference in what we do. Yeah, so I feel like the only thing I have to tell whoever it is that wants to go into this whole stuff is try to be original.
Okay.
Search through your inner strength. Try to ask yourself, what is this thing that can actually start up and will be actually different from others? If there's something I never liked, I've never liked doing something that will be linked to somebody else. Like, this guy is sounding like, this was the type of storyline that this person shared. the word is very interesting. Okay, like for example, now people try to label me as that Boko comedian. You understand? There's this accepted norm in the society right now that Boko people are very ras.
Yeah.
Like they don't tolerate this kind of stuff. So I've capitalized on that right now. There's a video I made about the TikTok POS guy.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I've seen that too.
So like when I was making that video, I had it in mind that people have already perceived Boko people to be, you know, this no nonsense kind of people. So I'm going to create a video that will actually paint that image. To say maybe, let's say Boko person owns a POS shop and it's the only POS shop within the vicinity. So definitely there's nothing like customers are always right. He's not going to tolerate any bullshit from anybody. So that's just it. I feel like originality at the end of the day is what has gotten me this far. I'm different and I'm unique from every other person.
Okay. So over now, we're going into the pillow signing. So this is where our guest gets to sign on a very huge pillow here to mark his presence for coming on the EVB page with us today. So, sign right next to your computer.
Okay. It's actually my face, more like an autograph. So.
Okay. Oh, detonated, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where we like to appreciate you, not just for coming on the show, but for in our own little way to appreciate you for what you are doing for the culture, promoting the culture in
Thank you.
everything you're doing and all of that. So we just came up with a little something to say thank you. And this gift is brought to you by Color Craft Enterprises.
Whoa. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm happy.
Okay. So, how do we, the people who want to reach you, social media platforms?
Okay. You can follow me on my official Facebook page at Detonated and on Instagram at Detonated, TikTok Detonated. Everywhere is pretty much Detonated. Yeah.
Okay. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok,
Twitter, everything Detonated.
Okay, I think that's a simple one to follow.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Amazing D, aka Detonated.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for sticking with us, guys. I had an amazing time with Amazing D, aka Detonated. Just like the name implies, amazing, an amazing time. I know you get what I mean. Okay, so till next time, I remain your very beautiful host, Liz via Gojo. Do well to follow, subscribe, leave a comment after watching this video. Tell us what you think in the comment section and send us your love. I want to say a very big thank you to our partners for making this great show possible. Tomorrow's Studios, we love you, we love you, we love you. Thank you. The Color Craft for producing a beautiful take-home gift. We say thank you and we love you. You can follow me on Instagram at Agoja Lisby, on Facebook as Agoja Lisby. And you can also follow Moral Studios on Facebook and Instagram at Moral Studios. And thank you also to Prince Clothing for this beautiful, beautiful show all together. And don't forget, we are more open to more sponsorships and more partnerships because we really don't need your money, like I like to say. So stay happy, stay beautiful. I love you.